Good afternoon and welcome back to the Vape Rooms yet again on a lovely weekend. Bit chilly, bit frosty. What can you do? It's practically December, but nonetheless, it is yet again another lovely weekend at the Vape Rooms, which means yet again you are graced with the presence of moi, your local vape connoisseur, as people strangely like to call me. But nonetheless, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope you had a lovely morning. But today, what have I got to discuss? Well, as you can see behind me, we have a lovely new juice line. Now, a little bit of a background story to this juice. Now, we know pretty much the whole backstory. It is essentially a juice company is partnered up with a food company and created something mind-boggling nuts. It's so flavoursome, so tasty. 60ml bottles, so you've got quite a bit to work through as well. And yeah, we'll start off with the flavours. So, first one to be picked up is the lovely French pecan creme brulee. Now, this stuff is amazing for those who love their dessert flavours. Very smooth. It's not overly pungent either, so it makes it a brilliant all-day vape, because I know a lot of people who, like you say, are into the fruits, much like myself, do enjoy a little bit of a dessert every now and again, but the main problem is they get a bit too overbearing. Now, with the pecan brulee, you'll never run into that issue. That stuff is incredible. Another dessert one is banoffee fika, which is, by name, a banana and toffee, and the fika part is basically an Icelandic tradition where they essentially have a dessert and a coffee at the same time. So this one is a banana, toffee, and coffee. Banana, toffee, coffee. Rolls off the tongue, rolls off the tongue. Another brilliant coffee flavour they do, Dutch macchiato, which is a amazing caramel coffee. Done just right, a little bit of sweetness, but not overbearing. There's no added sweetener in any of these flavours, by the way. So it is brilliant for your coil life as well. And now we do get into our little fruity sections, or as I like to call, our fruity numbers. You do get an amazing blue ras. Very basic in description. It is essentially just a blue raspberry with a touch of ice mint, but it's enough to keep your palate refreshed, keep you nice, and basically your taste buds entertained with blue raspberry. And you get another one that just rolls off the tongue, Chapel Ice. This lovely stuff, which is essentially a morello cherry and a green orchid apple mix with, yet again, a touch of ice mint, a little bit more than the blue raspberry, but very refreshing nonetheless, and keeps those taste buds entertained with a lovely flavour. And then last, but certainly not least, is one of my personal favourites, Purple Zest. Now, this is a little bit out of the ordinary. Like, it's another fruity number, you can't go wrong with it. But it is a blueberry, grape, and lime mix. And it's stupidly flavoursome. It boggles my mind every time I take a pull on it, because you essentially get different notes every time. So you usually start off with a nice blueberry and lime mix. But then after you've started, like, you know, when you chain vape and you use it a little bit more and more every time, when you get into, like, for me, when you get into like the 7th or 8th drag, that is when you start getting a lot of grape. And everyone knows I love a bit of grape. So just to have that sort of subtle change midway through a sort of chain vape is ridiculous, because you'll never get bored of it. It constantly changes on you. So start off, as I said, with the blueberry and lime, then it starts blending into that lovely grape as well. But none of the flavours sort of overpower each other. It's a nice, balanced, all-day fruit number. Brilliant stuff. And these are all 70-30 e-liquids. So it's a nice, happy medium. So as an example, you could run it in. So stuff like the Vupu Vinci. If you much prefer a starter kit over your bigger box mods, the Vupu Vinci works well. So as an example, we have our tester stand with Vinci X's using them, and they taste brilliant in them. But if you're more along the lines of stuff like your bigger box mods that come with sub-ohm tanks, refillable kits, anything like that, then it is going to run swimmingly in them as well. So as an example, I grabbed out the Vupu Drag 2, the Platinum Edition, a very lovely, compact dual 18650 mod. And yeah, that's pretty much it for these flavours. As I said, bit of a background story. It's essentially a food company and a juice company decided to make a little bit of a sort of handshake, give each other a few ideas, and this is what come out. A 6 flavour line of juices that are just mind-bogglingly flavoursome. Absolutely ridiculous. And at the minute, we are one of the only shops to stock it. And with it being it's basically first week a lot like in the open world, we've got a very special offer on these as well. But to find out about this lovely offer, why not pop down, grab yourself a lovely warm coffee, because you know it is a bit chilly out there. Get yourself a coffee, try it, vape, try it on the finger, whatever you prefer. And yeah, join me at the vape rooms today. We'll find you something. We'll find you something that you will truly fall in love with today. But that is it from me today, guys. Hopefully I'm seeing you a little bit later today, but if not, all well and good. Enjoy your day. Hope it is filled with a lot of positivity, a lot of warmth, because it is ridiculously cold, as I was saying before. And it's filled with a lot of joy, because you've got to enjoy what you do. But nonetheless, if I'm seeing you later today, not a problem. I will see you soon.